What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is going to make a modern house. This is the 79th installment of Modern House, and, yeah, here this one is. It's a little bit different than what I usually do, which is good. Different is usually good, unless it looks bad. Then it's not good. I'll show you the inside space in a second here. It's not very big, so be aware of that, and also you should probably only do one floor. I'll explain that later. But, yeah, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alright, so the space room needs is a 29 by 18, and the materials you'll be needing to start off are gray concrete, wherever it is. It's in the concrete section. That's probably where it should be. White concrete, black stained glass panes, or you could use tinted glass if you really wanted to. Black stained glass blocks. Tinted glass, although I don't think tinted glass would work for this, because A, there aren't tinted glass panes, I don't believe, and B, just a tinted, because you want to be able to have light go inside, and I guess that's the point of a modern house. So really, I wouldn't, but you could if you really wanted to. Acacia door. Deep slate bricks. Yep, they're back, although they're not going to get used much, I swear. I know, I slightly enjoy this block, only slightly. Deep slate brick stairs. Again, only slightly, I swear. You need, like, 2 blocks and 2 stairs or something like that. I'll figure it out. Pillar quartz blocks, and we'll go tripwire hook for now. You also need light gray concrete and smooth stone stuff. Where are tripwire hooks? There, I'm just dumb. Okay. Alright, so from this front right-hand corner, you want to count backward diagonally to the left by 1, and going backwards, you want to place 16 gray concrete. Come back to the front of this, and you want to bring the second block backwards. So this one, you want to bring it left with 5 sideways pillar quartz blocks. Then move it forward diagonally to the left with the gray concrete. Left by 7. Back 1. Left 1. Left with a deep slate brick stair. 2 gray concrete. Forward with the gray concrete. Left with 6. Back with 3. Left with 4. Back by 11. Right by 4. Back 1. Right by 5. Back 1. Right by 6. Forward 1. And then you want to go right by... Give me a second, because I know you don't want to just connect straight to the right. And then from this point, you want to go right by 6. So that is 6. Alright, just like that. Now you want to bring all of your gray concrete up with an additional row of gray concrete. That's why I left a gap there, because then then I'd have to actually explain stuff, and that's hard. Also, on either side of the deep slate brick stair where you have the gray concrete, you want to bring that gray concrete backwards by 1, and also do make sure that it is too high. Just like that. That just will kind of add to your, I guess, quote-unquote effect. Although it really is just staircase. I really like this house, honestly. Again, not to just call my own builds good, but, like, that one's okay, that one's meh at best. But I don't know, this one just looks nice. Also, who just squeaked back? Well, I know who squeaked. My chinchillas are a little bit weird. Alright, you want to then bring your sideways pillar quartz block up with 2 rows of sideways pillar quartz blocks. I know, that makes it a lot harder, because then you have to overhang it by 1 block. Or I guess extend it up by an additional block. And then at the bottom center of that, you want to place a tripwire hook. Alright. You have this now, which is your base build. Okay, sorry, I just got pink. No, I don't want to have Bluetooth devices connected. Shut up. I misclicked. Misclicked hard. Alright. From this deep slate brick stair, you want to bring it upward diagonally backwards by 1. Then back with a deep slate brick. Bring that deep slate brick up with an acacia door. Okay, never mind. Surround the acacia door with black stained glass blocks. I actually disconnected my Bluetooth devices, not connected them. Although there were none connected to begin with. But I guess it's just on or off, basically. And then what you want to do from there is you want to place a row of white concrete that goes around the black glass, except it is forward a row. So basically, I know that's kind of hard to explain, but like how you went around the door, you basically want to go around the black glass, except it wants to be forward a block. If you have built any of my recent tutorials that are modern house or really building in general, other than suburban houses and mansions are exceptions, but anything with like a glass on the door, you should know what I mean by that. Just like that. All right. We're going to go left now. So from the bottom white concrete, you want to bring this forward diagonally to the left by one, the one to the left of the doorway. Then left with 3 black stained glass panes and a white concrete. You then want to copy that little section 6 more times. It doesn't matter if you get this wrong, by the way. It could be 7, could be 5. It really doesn't matter. Although this is my preferred heights. Also, interior, I do want to talk about that for a second. And then once you do that, you want to place a row of white concrete on top. Just like that. Before the inside, you can do whatever you think works for this. This is a hard one to do, though, because you can't really make multiple floors. Every window is one solid window. So you can do 2 things. You can either split it in half and make multiple floors, or you can just have tall ceilings. I would go with tall ceilings. And then since the floor level is here, other than for the garage, you could even break down, like, I think even if you're in, like, a super flat bedrock world and you can't make presets, I think you can still fit a basement under there. It'd be a tight squeeze, but you could still fit a basement. And then you could have, like, I don't know, stuff in the basement and stuff. Also, under every single black stained glass pane that we place that's along the floor, you do want to place a gray concrete. Just like that. You then want to bring the white concrete row backwards by 2 on the left side here. And then you can get rid of your pillar quartz and your tripwire hook, and you want to get out light gray concrete and smooth stone slabs, or whatever you think works best. Stone and polished andesite would be the other 2 options, and also stone brick. I think stone brick would actually work best, because the bricky look works really nice with modern houses, in my opinion. God, that was stupid. Alright, you want to then bring that back bottom left-hand corner of white concrete. You want to bring it backward diagonally to the left with a light gray concrete. Bring that left with 2 black stained glass panes, sorry. Light gray concrete. I broke the game, hang on. Back with 2 black stained glass panes. Light gray concrete. 2 black stained glass panes, if I can place them. Light gray concrete. 2 black stained glass panes, and a light gray concrete. You then want to go right with 2 black stained glass panes and a light gray concrete. You then want to copy that row 5 more times. Which is the entire light gray concrete section that we just made, by the way. We're doing this by colored sections for the most part, at least. Well, I guess, yeah, kinda. And then, again, the black stained glass panes as well. I haven't really built a house like this, but I don't know if it was, like, yesterday or a couple days ago. It was actually, I think it was right when the new update came out. I was envisioning the deep slate bricks being used, but I only used them for the stairs there. But I just imagined a house like this, where it's, like, it's all, like, multi-heighted kind of buildings, and it's just, I don't know, it's like, it's definitely different than what I usually do. You want to place a light gray concrete on top of that section then, but like, I don't know, I like different sometimes, and usually I have a vision, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I personally think this worked. You then want to place gray concrete under all your black stained glass panes on this section again, just so they're actually clinging to something. I would make this, I don't know, I would probably make that your floor material. But yeah, the base of the house is as tall as you. I mean, that's that's pretty tall. That's a 6-foot base right there. But I mean, if you do one, then it looks really short and stupid. Alright, once you've done that now, you want to come back to the back, and you want to place a white concrete backward diagonally to the right by 1. You then want to bring it right with 3 black stained glass panes and a white concrete. And then copy that row 6 more times. So that should actually be as tall as the light gray concrete section, coincidentally. I actually did do that on purpose. I made that section 1 block shorter. And then you want to place a row of white concrete on top. Just like that. And then yet again your gray concrete underneath. And then you want to move backward diagonally to the right by 1 from that section with a white concrete block, and you want to bring it right by 5. Or sorry, 4, not 5. And then you want to go left to right or right to left on top of that row, doesn't matter. By the way, all the backward diagonally to the right kind of stuff, that is based on the inside of the building, where I am standing. So you want to go left to right or right to left on top of that row, does not matter. And you want to place a white concrete, 3 black stained glass panes, and a white concrete. Copy that row 1 more time. And you want to place a, and then you want to place a row of white concrete on top. You could actually make this a doorway if you wanted to. Back door. I added a back door on, I think this is that house? Is that the last one I built? No, it's not the last one. The one in front of it has a back door. The one in front of it's actually a lot bigger than it too. That thing's tiny. Alright, and then, God, that section though looks so small. Like on the back, it looks, well, I guess I didn't actually make it too bad because I made the sections to the right of it shorter. Anyways, come back to the back again, and you want to place a light gray concrete back or forward diagonally to the right by 1. Sorry. And then you want to bring it. You want to bring the light gray concrete right by 5. There's your 5. And then going left to right or right to left on top of that does not matter. You want to place a light gray concrete, 4 black stained glass panes, and a light gray concrete. Copy that row 2 more times. Also, by the time you're seeing this, I'm finally on summer. Although the subway interior would be my first day off for summer. You then want to place a row of light gray concrete on top of that. At least, like, so many people got out before me, but I'm not actually the last people to get out, which is nice. But still feel bad for anyone who's still in school. I guess at this time I have a half day left at the time I'm recording this. But you're seeing this, like, I'm recording this Monday. You're going to be seeing this on, I think, Saturday. So, yeah, it's a lot of time. Or, is it Saturday? Will it be Saturday? No, it'll be Thursday. Alright, what you want to do now is you want to bring the, okay, so the back right-hand corner and then the, kind of, the left gray concrete, the section to the right to the light gray concrete, you want to bring either gray concrete up by 2, either side, just like that. And then connect them together at the top row and the bottom row. And fill in the center with black stained glass panes. Now, we're going to ignore this for a second so we can mark out from the front. We're going to come back to the front. And then we're going to go back to the right side, which we don't really need to do much for. But we're almost done, actually. From this white concrete section here, this bottom right-hand corner of this right one here where the door is, you want to place a light gray concrete forward diagonally to the right by 1. Bring it right by 5. And then go left to right or right to left on top of that, does not matter. You want to place a light gray concrete, 4 black stained glass panes, and a light gray concrete. Copy that row 2 more times. Gotta read all the numbers today. 6, 5, 1, and 2. And then you want to place a row of light gray concrete on top of that. Just like that. Now, what you want to do is you want to basically place 2 rows of gray concrete here at the right side, and then the top row you want to bring the very front block of it left by 6, and then down by 1. So I didn't actually need to measure anything, sorry, that was a waste of time. Just like that, though. Now, this only really applies for the more left-hand white concrete section and the light gray concrete section to the right light gray concrete section. You want to, on any rows that are above the roof of, or the roof of the section next to it, you want to connect it front to back with its respective material. So as you can see here, I know that's a dumb explanation. See this row of gray concrete here? This is the roof level, I will say. 3 rows of light gray concrete are above this on this section. So you want to connect those 3 rows together with light gray concrete. And then same thing on the left side of this section. You have 1 row above the white concrete roof level, 1 above. And then connect. And then the other side of this white concrete section, roof level, and then it's 4 up, and then that will be 4 connected here. And then on this left side, roof level, 1 up, and then just like that. Now you can either, alright, so take your designated slab minus smooth stone slabs, and you want to place a row of whatever slab it is, I'm going to just say smooth stone slabs. You want to place a row of smooth stone slabs around every section that is upward diagonally outwards by 1, and they will overlap a little bit. They don't, like, ever intersect. However, basically, like, okay, this is going to be kind of hard to explain. But for the sections where they stick out from the section to the side of them, it will basically feed into that section like it's going through to the other side. So basically, like, see this gray concrete section? I'm using this as an example again. You want to just place your row of smooth stone slabs upward diagonally outwards, and you can see where it will connect to the light gray concrete. So at the back side, it will connect in the same spot, so it'll basically connect right into it. Even though the window is right there, it doesn't really matter, because this, you figure this will connect straight through, like these blocks would be smooth stone slabs. Don't make them smooth stone slabs, though, because it looks better with light gray concrete, but just as an envisionment, you can see that those would connect. And then same with this section, so you can basically just place a row here at the front. That's really all you need at the front, and then the back, you have to do it on both sides, actually, because it sticks out. Yeah. And then this section as well, and I will show you how it looks. It isn't really too hard, it's just, basically, if you've ever made a modern house before that I've made, it's just like any of their roofs, really. Any of the slab roofs, I should say. Because, like, that one I don't know. Okay, that one's actually a good example. That one's very similar to this one with the height stuff. But, like, because you don't want it to... It doesn't really matter that it kind of overhangs on the windows a little bit. Like, it still looks fine. And then you do want to fill in all of your roof section in with smooth stone slabs. It's funny, because I would have expected, like, first go, for this not to look good. I usually... But I kind of just went with it, and I think that the heights do look well. Do look good. Like, nothing is too tall compared to everything else, and nothing is too short compared to anything else. And I think that's the big thing, because you need to find that middle range height, where everything kind of looks like it's close and kind of together. Because you don't want it looking like a city skyline over here. But you don't want it looking like just a freaking box. Ooh. Don't place the rows that are under rows last, because it's probably not an easy row to place. But, like, I don't know. I guess let me know your guys' thoughts on this modern house. We're almost at 100. That's crazy. 21 more. I'm definitely going to hit that by the end of the year. I think I've made less this year compared to what I would have made at this time last year. Because I made more modern houses than suburban houses last year. I think so far it's roughly the same. Because I'm trying to, like, whenever I do something else, I'm trying not to skip a rotation. Like, usually I would do, like, okay, well, this is going to replace suburban house today. Usually I would do, like, modern house, and then townhouse, and then modern house again. Now I'm doing modern house, townhouse, suburban house, modern house. That just makes it a little bit more symmetrical. But yeah, like, see, nothing is just, you wanna, whenever you're building something with multiple heights like this, you want to make sure that nothing, like I was saying, nothing is too tall, nothing is too short. Everything has to line up, but it has to be separate. Like, you don't want to make it symmetrical, either. Like, for example, you don't want this to be 1 block shorter, and this to be 1 block shorter, and then 1 block taller, and then maybe 2 blocks shorter. I don't think that would look good, because that would look too much like a bar graph. Well, this kind of looks like a bar graph, too. But, like, that would look too much like, it's like a trapezoid. That's more of a better example. Some shape like that. You want it to be more like a line graph, I guess. I know, weird analogies, but you don't want, at least that's how I view it. Like, see, you have 3, 1, 4, and then 1. You do have two ones, but they're on opposite sides of the building, so it really doesn't matter. But I mean, I don't know. Just kind of tips, and then yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, guys. But once you're done, ladies and gentlemen, that is your modern house complete. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Did enjoy this video. This has been fun. Well, that's the 79th modern house. Forgot to say that. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. If I remember, then I will just put it in text or put it in the as a pinned comment. But with that being said, have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.